Well, hey guys, welcome back to Bartlow's Barbecue, and today we are smoking, that's right, St. Louis spare ribs. I'm so excited. We got 2 rack of ribs for Memorial Day for the family and some friends. So I'm gonna show you some secret tips and tricks on how to get the most tender and sweet, amazing ribs for your friends and your family. So stay tuned as we prepare to cut and trim the ribs and be prepared to put it on the grill. Well, hey guys, the first step in trimming your St. Louis style ribs is taking this extra meat and bone that's attached, and you're gonna, I've already started making a way here so you can kind of see to make it really easy, and then we're gonna just cut in here. You wanna make sure you have a really good sharp knife, and you're gonna just keep going all the way across. Look at that extra meat there, but it's big backbone there that we're not gonna be able to cook. Some people like to use this extra meat for a little tasty treat, and you can do that. And then you're just looking for the extra ness to square this off. And this is a baby bone that's just gonna get cooked really easy. And let's see if I can get this trimmed. There we go, I'm having a little slippery there. There we go. And then when you're bringing it back, we're gonna flip it. Make sure there is nothing else to trim. There's some extra fat that's kind of hanging and lingering. We are gonna just trim that right off. Let's see here, yep. And then the other step is peeling back the membrane. You get you some paper towel like this, and you're simply going to use like a butter knife. If you already don't have one, get underneath that skin, pull it up. Some people like to score the membrane. You know, restaurants typically don't because of the volume. And then if you're lucky just like that, you get to peel it off all in one section. And then you're gonna see some extra meat that you can just kind of score and chop off there. That won't render too well, just overcook. And so you're just gonna find a little extra, and then this is kind of a flap that if you just find the edge of it, you're just gonna slowly cook and cut right here away from you. And then you're just gonna keep going. So you kind of get this thing looking really nice and squared. And my friends, I think that's good enough for what I'm doing for the weekend and for your family and friends. That's squared off, ready to put our rub on, and then we're gonna put it on the grill, and I will show you those steps here in a moment. Well, hey guys, we've got the Kamado Joe getting up to our temperature, and I'm now gonna bring that down to just like 2 fingers worth, like 1.5 inches on the bottom, and to the first slot up top on the control top there. And now I've sliced up the ribs. I've seasoned it with honey hogs and a little holy cow, a little mixture of both. I like that, and you just kind of season it consistently all the way across. Make sure you get the sides. And my friends, you can see how tender these things are. We're gonna go ahead and put this up. We're gonna get the temperature up to 225, up to 250. Some like to even get it up to 275. Man, that's smoky. Got it right in my eye, but really smells wonderful. Some folks even like to have the rib racks. That helps with keeping everything inside the Kamado. Well, we are gonna do this. You can typically burp this so you don't get all the soak in your eyes, but this is gonna go right up to temperature. And then we'll take it off in 2 hours to check out the development. We're gonna smoke this thing for 5 hours, put it into some foil, and that's, my friends, is where we're gonna show you some secret tips on how to get this very tender and juicy and looking amazing. So stay tuned here in a moment, and we'll bring you back to speed on how these ribs are cooking. And they smell good already as that smoke is rolling. All right guys, let's do a little checking on the ribs and do a little spritz. Oh my gosh, tell me those do not look incredible. We got some apple cider right here, so we can just do a little spray here. Uh-oh, my lid is catching. And we're back. hold it in that position. And this is just helping keep it moist. But my friends, I think this is looking awesome. And this is just a check-in as we spritz it.
This is amazing.
Well, hey guys, here is literally the secret sauce to making just tender and sweet St. Louis style ribs. Are you ready? I don't know if you are. You better hold on to something, because here is the simple tip. I didn't create it, I just replicated it. And so there's a lot of chefs out there that have been doing this for a long time, but maybe you just don't know it. And here is the tip. I'm gonna bring the camera over. All right, now that we've got a better view, here are the secret steps. That's right, my friends, is brown sugar, butter, and your favorite, honey. This is during the wrap season. We're gonna take the ribs. Oh my gosh, we are gonna put it on the meat side down on both sides of these puppies. I feel it, it's hot. And then we're gonna foil this, double wrap it, and then we're gonna do this layer of process again by putting some butter on this. And then we're gonna layer the top again with some brown sugar. It's a good chunk of butter right there. Woo. It's gonna render really well. Put that there. Put this last part of butter here. My friends, you just take a little sugar and you just let it ride, my friends. And we're gonna just kind of sprinkle it here. And then we're gonna layer this in honey. Woo. Do that here. I did miss that step there. I'll lift this up there as well. And my friends, this smells good. It looks good. And now we are going to double wrap this right here. And we want to make sure that this is insulated really well, because we don't want any moisture coming out of this, because we want the juices naturally from the meat. And we're going to pull this down right here. We're going to make sure this thing is insulated extremely well, so nothing gets out. My friends, now we're gonna put these puppies on the grill. All right, guys, well now we are going to baste these ribs with your favorite barbecue sauce. I've made my own barbecue sauce, and so I'm just going to put that right on here. This is so tender. You're gonna be very gentle. This is where it's so nice to have your own set of meat gloves. And just for a moment, take that down and take your barbecue sauce here, and we're just gonna give a nice glaze. All right, my friends, this is looking tasty. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other ribs. Oh yeah, the bone, I can see the bone coming out, which is great, great step. I'll get you a close up here in a moment, but man, I'm enjoying this basting process. And then we will just discard the juice here. You might want to use it later from this tin foil. It's hot, so you gotta be very careful. And I'll come back, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other set of ribs off camera, and then I will let it smoke for just a little longer on the smoker, and then we're gonna slice it, and we're gonna eat it, and enjoy these sweet and amazing saucy ribs. It's gonna be so good. Let me get you a close up so you can see what this looks like. These St. Louis Style Ribs turning out beautiful. Now we're gonna cut it, slice it. And here's a kind of what they call the bend test. I'm telling you, just take your knife, and I'm pretty much falling over here. Look at that. So good. And what you can do is put the rib rack with the bones up so you can kind of see where to cut. And we're gonna do this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got a nice bite to it, the barbecue. I already can tell, just tasting it. Oh yeah, so good. Get you a close up. Right there, you get that nice bark. See a little of the red inside. Looks awesome. And friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed all the other videos, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, share with your friends. But hope that you can take this on this weekend and share it with your friends over Memorial Day weekend. Great little treat. And over the weekend, we're gonna be cooking some spatchcock chicken and giving that to some friends. And I just wanna challenge you too. Man, find somebody that you could cook a meal for and give it away. Let's be generous in these times and cook for somebody beyond just your family. And we're doing that tomorrow and giving some chicken away to some friends of ours that just had another baby. And so be generous in your cooking and share away. And if you like and subscribe, we'd love for you to turn on the notifications and share a comment too. I'd love to know what you think of this recipe. Hope you have a great day.